السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا بكم طلبة وطالبات الصف الأول الإعدادي. النهاردة هنبدأ مع بعض مراجعتنا لشهر ابريل، وهنكمل مراجعة على unit number 9 and unit number 10. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C or D. I read A or N in the newspaper about Dr. Ahmed Duel. يبقى هتقرأ إيه في newspaper؟ يبقى I read an article. Let's try in the mountains tomorrow. Let's try in the mountains tomorrow. In the mountains يبقى عندي rock climbing. I like sailing in the Red Sea I sailing in the Red Sea last year. Jumped, went, ran, walked. طبعا I went sailing. Zip lining is so I am not going to try it. I'm not going to try it. مش هجربه. يبقى it's so scary. Adel is a good. He shows tourists interesting places. Adel يبقى is a good guide. We can't see well when it is طبعا foggy. لما يكون الدنيا مغيمة. Sarah wore a coat to keep warm. Traveling around the world in 80 days was a real challenge. Language, paragraph, postcard طبعا was a real challenge. والchallenge اللي هو التحدي. She will come by train. I am going to meet her. طيب هي هتيجي بالترين يبقى I am going to go to the station to meet her. To go you need a boat and some wind. To go very good, to go sailing. My holiday flat is the sea. I can go swimming every day. طبعا is by the sea. Nader put on a hat to himself from the sun. To protect himself. Very good. He always puts his photos in a photo album. I am visiting the pyramids. I am excited about that. Diving is a sport. Is a water sport. Going to do the housework. يبقى هنا are they؟ يعني ده صيغة question. We are enjoying in South Africa. We are enjoying. You're enjoying ourselves. My little sister is going a high mountain tomorrow. يبقى is going طبعا to plus infinitive. يبقى is going to climb. Rahma took a photo with the monkey. يبقى took a photo of طبعا of herself. We arrived in France on the of March. Very good. On the first طبعا عشان التواريخ هستخدم الترتيب. She's looking forward to across the desert. Very good. To walk across the desert. Mona and I wrote the story. Mona and I يبقى we. منى and I يبقى إيه we يبقى ourselves. How about a film tonight? How about a film tonight? يبقى how about إيه؟ how about بيتبعها ing يبقى how about seeing a film. The bird slept in a cave to protect from the eagle. The bird slept in a cave to protect from the eagle. يبقى the bird واحد singular يبقى to protect itself. She started her journey the 5th of April. طبعا the 5th of April ده date والdate ياخد on. I'd rather by bus. I am too tired to walk. I'd rather بيتبعها infinitive verb يبقى I'd rather go by bus. Amani is going in a small hospital. طبعا زي ما قلنا going وراها to plus infinitive verb to express the future عشان أعبر عن إيه؟ أعبر عن الفيوتشر. My dad why don't we our father a present? Why don't we our father a present? يبقى طبعا why don't we وراها infinitive verb يبقى why don't we buy our father a present. Your parents going to help you with the homework. طبعا your parents plural يبقى are your parents. Amir and his brother got dressed by. طبعا Amir and his brother يبقوا they يبقى by themselves. A dress is made of طبعا cotton. My mom puts the food in the to cook. هتطبخوا فين؟ طبعا in the oven. A is made of metal and plastic. A معمول من الميتال والبلاستيك. curtain, notebook, shirt, knife. طبعا knife. There weren't any in ancient Egypt. There weren't any in ancient Egypt. There weren't any temples, rivers, cars, statues. طبعا there weren't any cars. A is made of stone. Bag, book, statue, car. طبعا statue. She works as A or N. She designs building. يبقى she works an architect. In the future, all people will use cars. Old, bad, electric, toy. طبعا will use electric cars. In the past, people used candles as there weren't any طبعا electricity. This solar on the roof produce electricity from the sun. يبقى this solar ايه؟ طبعا solar panels اللي هي الألواح الشمسية. People use to build a wall. What do we use to build a wall? برافو عليك, we use bricks. Some buildings fell to the ground because of طبعا earthquake. A or N is a house which is made of ice and snow. البيت اللي معمول بقى من الايس and snow is called an igloo. Mr. Muhammad is a teacher. He has a good way to teach us English. Creative, bad, boring, sad. طبعا is creative teacher. Creative يعني ايه؟ يعني مبدع. يعني ايه؟ مبدع. الصف. To solve some puzzles you should use your طبعا imagination. Let's down our ideas for the school project. يبقى let's ايه write down يعني ندون الأفكار عشان السكول بروجكت. What the doors made of. What the doors made of. طبعا the doors ده جمع يبقى what. طبعا are مفيش are يبقى what were. There weren't beds in the house. يبقى there weren't في النفي يبقى تاخد any. Teaspoons made of metal يبقى are made of metal لأن teaspoons جمع. In ancient Egypt يبقى ده في الباست. There a village called دير المدينة يبقى there was وطبعا لأن هنا a village بس. I think people live underwater in the future. It's impossible. It's impossible. يبقى إيه won't. Our journey will to Luxor will 12 hours. طبعا will ورا infinitive verb يبقى will take 12 hours. My pen is of plastic. طبعا دي جملة في الباسيف يبقى is made of. My aunt 40 years old next month. next month يبقى ده في الفيوتشر وهنا دي عبارة عن fact يبقى will be لأن دي مش نية. My wallet made of leather. My wallet طبعا is made of leather. What is your made of? What is your made of? What is your a made of? What is your shirt? طب ليه ما خدتش الباقيين؟ لأن كلهم plural وأنا عندي هنا question be is. How will people electricity in the future? How will people إيه؟ طبعا في will يبقى عندي infinitive يبقى get. My car windows made of strong glass. يبقى هنا إيه؟ الويندوز جمع يبقى are made of strong glass. I think people won't live in the moon in the طبعا future عشان عندي won't. The tap is made metal طبعا made of metal. There any sugar in my tea it tasted terrible. It tasted horrible. Tasted في الباست يبقى أنا عايزة verb في الباست وهو الأفعال كلها عندي في الباست. الشوجر uncountable يبقى تعامل معاملة المفرد. عندي any تيجي في الجملة المنفية يبقى there wasn't any tea in my there wasn't any sugar in my tea it tasted horrible. وبكده نكون وصلنا لنهاية الفيديو بتاعنا النهاردة. أتمنى أنكم تكونوا استفدتم. Until we meet again, goodbye and good luck.